Let's talk about the very messy show on TLC, 90 Day The Last Resort Season 2. I'll be ranking each couple from best to worst, and we'll explore what we know about whether or not they're still together. So let's get into it. So the other day, I took a small break from watching Sister Wives to watch this super messy show about some infamous couples from the 90 Day Fiancé franchise that are basically on the brink of breaking up. It's a hot mess. They'll be doing some conventional and unconventional therapy somewhere in Arizona. Although I think a lot of couples from last season are not together, so not exactly sure how effective this therapy is, but it's good TV, let's not lie. The best couple on 90 Day Fiancé Last Resort 2 is, and by the way, it's like slim pickings, it's hard to order because they're all kind of terrible, but Julia and Brandon. Julia is from Russia. She was a go-go dancer, and she randomly met Brandon from Virginia, with cute yet overbearing parents. They have a farm. It's very wholesome in a way. Julia and Brandon on the show can't seem to agree on whether they want kids or not. She's no longer on board with that, and this is a huge disagreement to have, as you can imagine, as a couple. She also wants to bring her parents to the US, apparently, but Brandon does not want to do that. Those two are very big disagreements to have in a marriage. So apparently also on the show, Brandon accuses Julia of cheating on him. But to me, they overall seem like they might make it, or at least will keep trying to stay together for a while. I think in October, they went on this 1 month long vacation to 10 countries. So all signs kind of point to the fact that they're at least lasting this long. And let's face it, Brandon is probably the least problematic man on this messy Last Resort show. And they do have some family support from his helicopter parents. And so I'm giving them best couple. Next up, I think, is Stacy and Florian. So Stacy married Florian in 2020 after he came to the US from Albania. And honestly, Florian is kind of like a man of few words. Doesn't seem to be too problematic. I watched their show Darcy and Stacy, and Florian seems to be kind of the quiet type, but I saw at times he was really trying to be supportive. So I was surprised to hear that Florian has been a bad boy. Apparently, he cheated on Stacy before their wedding, or something about a video, and Florian had claimed he just kissed the woman a little bit. Okay. Downplaying to the max, so not so innocent is he. Stacy also had a medical emergency with her kidneys, a major organ, and Florian wasn't really there for her. He was partying more and stuff, and so Stacy cannot be with a man who's not going to be there for her. To me, that is a deal breaker right there. And also, Stacy is just so much better than him, honestly. But hey, we're dealing with some toxic couples, and they're still not as toxic as some of the other ones. Florian wished Darcy and Stacy a happy birthday on September 23rd, 2024, which could point to the fact that maybe they worked things out. Next is Natalie and Josh. So Natalie and Josh are the only couple on the show that are unmarried. They have major on-again, off-again, relationship vibes. Natalie had apparently dumped Josh because he didn't want to really commit or give her a baby like she so desperately wants, but somehow here they are. Listen, I just want Natalie to get her baby and happily ever after dealing with Mike, all that drama. Come on here. I hope this works out. So Josh was kind of a rebound for Natalie after breaking up with her 90 Day Fiancé beau Mike, who sucked at communicating. Well, they both did, but whatever. And wouldn't defend Natalie against his mom, who made some seriously rude comments about her as well. Anyways, so Josh confesses that his son lost his leg in a terrible accident pretty recently, and Natalie was there for him during that time. So that's how they reconnected, and it all changed things. Although at the point of filming, they were only dating like a month or something. Apparently, on a side note, Mike told a fan that Natalie was still refusing to sign her divorce papers or something because she didn't want to be deported. I don't know if this is true or not, but it was in the interweb. People seem to think Natalie and Josh are still together to this day. Let's go to Rob and Sophie. So Rob and Sophie married in 90 Day Fiancé season 10 and were already separated when they filmed Happily Ever After season 8. So they weren't really happily ever after. Every scene I've seen of them is like them communicating badly or fighting or like dropping a huge bomb on the other. It was all around a hot mess. People even wondered if they just agreed to go on the show for fun or something. So yeah, major communication issues here. Rob online cheated on her. She randomly announced she likes girls. And they just have never been on the same page on things, I feel. A terrible couple all around. Sophie, though, was linked to Bachelorette's Chad Johnson. And Rob was recently apparently... Well, this is a rumor, but apparently he was filming a spin-off of some type in Mexico where he may have hooked up with someone named Jennifer. And this is according to Shaboody, I think. Anyways, not a good scene for this couple, and I do not think they're together. Jasmine and Gino. Okay, so everybody knows that this is a terrible match. Just... Jasmine and Gino, I feel like when TLC found this couple, they may have like jumped for joy. Like his awkwardness, her temper and all that, or, you know, fluctuating moods. According to sources, the show on The Last Resort 2 will address their intimacy issues that Gino and Jasmine are navigating. Apparently, things have gotten really bad, and in a clip that I saw, Jasmine didn't even want to sleep in the same bed as him anymore. So, and this couple is just, they fly off the handle with these intense fights, and now the intimacy issues, so it's not going well. Jasmine is prone to fly off the freaking handle at any time, and I feel like Gino is passive aggressive. So it's rumored now that Jasmine like is living with a man in Detroit while Gino may have been filming The Single Life. Apparently, this is all kind of speculation, but filming The Single Life is the ultimate confirmation of singleness, you know? So there you have it. They're a seriously toxic couple. And finally, the worst couple of all on this show goes to Ariela and Biniyam. So I was initially shocked to see them on this show because I hadn't really followed their story or the rumors online or whatever, but because their Instagram for a long time was manicured for their relationship to look so happy with their son, and all I guess, you know, was a ruse or something. I guess Ariela said that after Biniyam came to the US, he started treating her differently. She caught him cheating, and just how Biniyam just flipped a 180 on her. It just feels so like a bamboozlement or something. It's just the worst. Ariela wanted a break from Biniyam after they moved to Las Vegas, and Biniyam started, you know, being with friends more and more. There was a TikTok in February where, like, apparently 90 Day Fiancé update showed Biniyam kissing a mystery woman or something. Anyways, because they held this perfect facade for so long, I don't know, I just feel sick to my stomach at how terrible things are now. You know, I thought they were a good match, so I'm upset about this one. Biniyam bamboozled even me with the facade. Like, I thought he really loved this woman. So because of that, he's the worst, and this is the most toxic, I feel. Anyways, let me know if you agree with this order or if you think another couple deserves the top spot for the worst couple on the show. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed my 90 Day Fiancé, The Last Resort Season 2 couples ranked update, and I'll be back with more updates soon. Bye, guys.